Hey,
Hey!
back from school?
Yes, indeed.
Which one?
Duke.
How was it?
It was good.
I heard you took 221.
I did. I took Math 221, linear algebra.
Linear algebra?
Yep.
Oh, how was that?
It was good.
It was good?
Yeah.
So what was the best part?
Oh, the best part was practicing proofs and doing like really satisfying ones.
Oh yeah? What was the worst part?
Worst part was how long the homework took.
Now, did you have any linear algebra in high school?
Yes, I did. I had a linear algebra class that was half as long as a usual class that was intro.
Okay. And what was the best part of that class in terms of preparation for college linear algebra?
So that class gave like an intro to all the same subtopics that the college one gave.
Mm-hmm.
So taking that class was like reading a picture book version of Hamlet, and taking this college one was like reading all of Hamlet. So it meant that I kind of knew what was going on, but I didn't know it in all the same detail and with as much proof stuff.
I see. And what do you wish you had what do you wish you had learned to better prepare for linear algebra in college?
I wish I had learned that it's okay not to make things perfect.
Ah. All right. Who was your professor?
Margaret Reagan.
And what were your impressions?
She was excellent.
How so?
She was very available for office hours. She will answer questions both in class and in office hours. And she promotes the health of the students by making it clear that, you shouldn't stay up to ridiculously late hours to do your homework if you really just want to sleep.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, not that I always followed that, but, it's good to have someone telling you.
Now, would you call that class piece of cake, pretty tough, or middle of the road?
Pretty tough.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So what did you do when, if you ever found the homework tough or something like that?
So one thing that I did was go to office hours, and I stayed after class and asked questions as well. So I eventually just started writing down questions on a piece of paper whenever I thought of them, and then I would stay after class or go to the office hours and just ask her my list of questions and write the answers there.
Okay, sounds like you're a good planner.
Wow, never been called that before.
So who should take Math 221?
Aspiring math majors should take it, and if you think you want to be a math major but you're not sure, you should take it at least during the drop add period, and then if you really don't like it, you can drop it. But if you like it, then you can keep taking it, and you'll have a better idea, and you'll be prepared to. You'll knock a math major course out of the way if you decide to do that.
So you're saying Math 221 is for people either who are math majors or are thinking of becoming math majors?
Yes, that's the math major version.
And which one are you?
Math major. Been going to be a math major since age 0.
And now that you've taken Math 221, are you still thinking of being a math major? Oh, okay. Who should not take Math 221?
You should not take it if you're interested in applications and not interested in proofs. So it used to be called linear algebra and applications. My professor got the name changed to just linear algebra because 1% of that class is applications. Oh, that's a bunch of geese.
Oh, wow.
So if you're interested in using linear algebra to learn about the path of the geese, don't take 221 because we're not going to do that.
Well, what if you were interested in taking linear algebra to learn about the path of the geese?
Then you could take 218 that has some more applications. It's also, I don't know if there's anything with more applications than 218.
So
218 I think also qualifies for the math major.
Well, now that you've taken 221, what's next?
Next is 222, multivariable calculus.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so those two together are prerequisites for a lot of things. Now there are some upper level classes you can take with just linear algebra as well, some people are doing that. I'm also taking Python for math, more like a coding for math purposes class.
Was anything else that was fun and interesting in the math department?
Yeah, so they have these math teas, I believe twice a week, and you can just go there, eat a snack, and try to talk to some people in the math department. Make some friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And first years are allowed at these teas?
We went, nobody stopped us.
Okay. And what was the most exciting thing that happened in the math department your first semester at Duke?
So there was this art installation called Mathamalchemy. And
Math a what?
Mathamalchemy. So it was a bunch of mathematicians and artists, or people who were like both of those things, and they made this huge art installation, and every single thing in there is mathematical. It is amazing. And I got to, like, right now I think it's en route to or already in Washington, D.C., and it's going to travel around a bit and then go back to Duke. But they had a symposium where a bunch of people who worked on it talked about it, and so I went to that with my friend, and it was really exciting. The head of the math part of that is a Duke math professor who's absolutely brilliant, named Ingrid Daubichis, and we got to meet her too, which was very exciting.
Oh, did she show you around the exhibit?
Yeah. She answered questions about the exhibit and showed us all of it, and it was fun.
That's amazing.
It was very kind of her. I was floored.
And so in general, would you say Duke math professors are approachable?
Duke math professors are very approachable, yes, as we've learned from Mathamalchemy and from everything else. Duke professors in general are very kind and approachable, the ones I've talked to.
So in closing, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being outstanding and 1 being the worst,
Yep.
How would you rate Math 221?
10.
How would you rate the math department?
10.
How would you rate Duke?
10.
Wonderful.
Yay!